Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast. Hello, hello, hello. It is wonderful connecting with you, wonderful saying hi, hello, how do you do? What is going on in your world? What's going on in your world? Blessings, blessings, blessings unto you. For those who will be live, yes, 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 let's make it happen. I love it. I love it. For those who will hashtag it and replay it, we got to do what we do. For those who will be on, I don't know you on, and I might not never know you on. Okay. And then for those who will be used by Papa at some point down the road, I can so appreciate that. Yes, 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 for being used by Papa and all of the things, all of the ways in which you can show up to this live, to this broadcast, to this replay, to this airing, however it is that you show up. I am grateful. Good morning, sis. So good to see you, Brand. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So this week we are talking about change, difference, evolving, transforming, becoming, this idea of shifting from where we are to where we need to go. We are talking about this notion of change. Good morning, Dorian. Welcome. Modifying or altering, being different, right? Replacing something, changing, shifting, adjusting. We're talking about change. And so, what is the change that you seek? Is the first part, the question. Get clear on whatever it is, whatever the change is that you seek, get clarity. And then pursue it relentlessly. Get clarity. Is that what you really want? Why do you want it? What difference will it make when you have it, when you're there, when you experience the change that you seek? And then don't allow it to be different in any way. Get the change you seek. Good morning. You pray all is well. Love you, cuz. Love you back, cuz. Love you back. Get the change that you seek and pursue it relentlessly. The change that you seek and pursue it relentlessly. Don't allow it to not be. Don't allow it to not be. Get your change, pursue it, go for it, make it be what you desire for it to be. Pursue it with everything that is within you, right? Pursue your change relentlessly. Go for it. And so as you think about it, um, make sure that you live as if the thing already is. Make sure as if you live as if the thing already is as you desire it to be. Make it what you want it to be. Like, make it already the thing. Pursue it, go after it, make it yours. Make it do what you desire for it to do. So, whatever that is, whatever, if it is significant enough, we'll find a way. So it's got to be significant. You've got to make it worth the effort. Because change is not easy. Change is not easy. It requires effort. It requires consistency. It requires determination. It requires pressure from within and, the repeated actions from without in order to obtain the change we desire. And so when you when you think about this notion of change and pursuit and relentless. Good morning, Ray. Good morning, welcome. What is it? Like, make sure that you know that you are absolutely clear of the change that you desire to have. Make sure that you are absolutely, that you've got, Habakkuk talks about writing the vision and make it plain so that those who read it can run with it. So when we want to make change, we have to be clear on what the change is, on why we want to, is it worth the effort that it's going to take to have the inner shift in order to have the outward results? Is it worth the effort in order to get an inner shift? Because we don't get outward results, not lasting outward results, without having inner shifts. Good morning, Judith. Good morning and welcome. We don't have the lasting outward results without having inner shifts first. And so love you back. And so is it worth it? Is it worth it to have those outward, those inner shifts? Is it worth what it's going to take to have the inner shift is what I'm asking. So you got to ask yourself that question. Is it worth it? And then what would be different? What's going to be different? What are you gonna have then that you don't have now? See, all those things have to be answered, because when we push up against what is will push back. I'm just saying. When we push up against what is gonna push back and say, nope. Hi, Chris. So good to see you, my brother. Good morning. Good morning. When we push up against what is going to push back. What is going to push back. And so it is important for us to push against, for us to just go for it, like get clear. And even if you think you can't have it, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Those thoughts will come up in our mind. Those ideas will come up. It doesn't matter. Just go on and pursue anyway. Even if you think, well, this will be impossible for my life, because let me tell you a secret around that. If you go for what you want, even if you never achieve it, you become somebody different on the journey, beloved. So it don't matter if you achieve it or not. What matters is that you take the trip towards it. You take the trip in that direction. You take the trip towards that goal, because on the journey, beloved, you are becoming. So it's not even about whether or not you make it up to the summit of Mount Everest. That's not really what it's about. Getting to the summit is something all in and of itself. But the journey, the preparation for the summit, the preparation for it is really where the richness is. That's really where the meat is. So whatever it is that you desire, it is the pursuit of the thing that builds the muscle. It's the pursuit of the thing that causes the transformation. It's the pursuit of the thing that promises us the change that we desire. So get clear in the direction that you want to go in, so that you don't have the frustration of waffling back and forth because you haven't made up your mind yet. Get clear and then proceed in the direction, beloved, and make yourself available to everything that's on the journey for you towards that destination. And then just be available and pay attention. Be available and pay attention to who you are becoming on the way. Be available, pay attention to who you are becoming on the way, because you are becoming your next version, your next truer, fuller, higher version of you. You are becoming your next version. You're becoming your next version. And so when you think about this notion of change, altering, shifting, adjusting, becoming, right? When you think about that, you are invited to go places you've never been, to do things you've never done, to say things you've never said, so that you can become the person you've never been, right? You are invited to those ways of being. Say, do, um, believe, think things we've never done. Take the roads you've not taken. Stay on it longer than you've ever stayed before. Press into ways of being that you know are yours to have, do all those kinds of things. And then, beloved, then you can become who you desire to become. How you desire to be in this season of your life. I'm sure I'll be a person of change the rest of my life, because I don't want to be who I was yesterday. And I loved who I was yesterday, but I know that there's more. I know that there's more. There's a deeper reservoir of more of me in there. And I want to see all of her. I want to see all of her. I don't want to leave any stone unturned, right? I want to play my full game. Leave nothing on the court, as they say, right? Leave nothing on the court. And so when we think about this notion of becoming, change, shifting, adjusting, all of those things, it's up to you. It is up to you. Now, other people can support us, they can help us, they can even kind of take the journey with us, but actually, we have to take our own journey. Nobody can take, some people can take it with us, but never for us. People can come on their own change journey, but never take our journey, right? So get clear on what it is, the change that you seek. Get clear, write it, write the vision and make it plain, and then pursue it relentlessly. No matter how many times you go backwards, change, turn around, right? Or proceed forward. No matter how many times you fall, get back up. Good morning, sis. Good morning. Good morning, Tanya. No matter how many times you fall, get back up. No matter how many times it seems like it's not going to work, just keep trying. But try with gratitude. Try with appreciation. Try with a wholeness that is yours. Try with knowing that it can't not happen. Like there's no way that it's not going to happen. Some version of your goal is going to be manifested. Don't get stuck on the version. Don't get stuck on the version. Because if you get stuck on the version, you can forfeit what it is that Papa really intends for you. See, he has to bridge us to the next. He has to bridge us because we can't take the leaps. Well, I guess we can get in a place and we can take some quantum leaps. So let me just take that back. Typically, we have this linear kind of a life. That's what we are most of the time. But quantum leap living is also available for us. And me, I prefer quantum leap now. I prefer quantum leap. But you got to be prepared for it, whether it's step by step or quantum leap. You have to do the prep work in order to move forward, to pursue and overtake, to receive that which you have only previously dreamt of. You got to become somebody you ain't never been, right? We're not going to get that which is not available for us in the form that we're in the state or the stage that we're in, unless we become more. Unless we become more. You understand? All right, Chris. Excellent. Thank you. Unless we become more, we're not going to get it. Right? We're not going to get it unless we become more. Unless we become more. And so I invite us to become more. I invite us to become more, right? To press in and to make a decision that we want to be more. We want to have more. We want to do more. We want to become more. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it's easy. And the old ways will continue to try to pull us back. They will continue to try to pull us back. But I am encouraging us to just make a decision. And it doesn't matter what has happened. Like, we can't use our energy there because that'll get us caught in quicksand. What has happened, what I have done, what this, what it does, that conversation doesn't work for us if we're going to move productively forward. We have to move forward knowing and believing that more is available for us. Because if we don't, it's impossible then to have more, right? It is impossible to have more. So I invite us, beloved, to be determined that we are going to have more, that we're going to pursue more, that we are going after more, that more is ours to have, that more is available for us. And so as you lean into it, just make it a non-negotiable. Write your vision, get clarity, write the vision, and then just decide. Of course it's mine. Of course it is mine. Of course it is mine to have, because it is what, is a part of who I am, and all of who I am will become. So I love y'all. I love y'all. I love you, Chris. That's my brother, y'all. I love y'all, and I appreciate you. I value you. And did you know that at the moment Abba gave us our breath, me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished, we gave up the right to not be amazing. Each and every one of us are amazing. We're unique in all of our ways. And so much in the earth tells us that. So much tells us that. You got to believe the messages that tell you that you are unique and you have something significant to add to this thing called life. So let's get about the business of doing that. And let's release this idea of questioning who we are and what we have to bring, because we do have something unique to bring. I love you. I value you. I appreciate you. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Love you as well. Power in those words. Thank you, brah.